and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I'm going to take you through 3 techniques I use to take control of my finances as an INFJ. My name is Natalie Encarnacion and I am a life coach. I teach INFJ women how to be happy using very simple strategies and techniques. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and click subscribe and tap the little bell to receive notifications every time I drop a new video. Okay, so INFJs are not known to be good at finances because details and practical routines of daily life really stress us out. So I have 3 techniques that I use to take control of my finances and keep them in order. Okay, so strategy number 1 is to keep track of everything you spend. Now this is going to be painful because we already know we don't love details. Details stress us out. However, you will never get in control of your finances if you do not track and record everything you spend. So I actually go online and I buy these little check registers. And I buy a huge box of them because I go through them like this. And I literally track and record absolutely everything that comes out of my primary checking account. Whether it's $1 at 7-Eleven, does not matter. Everything that comes out of your primary checking account, you need to write it down. Every single penny needs to be accounted for, and you need to write it down, and you need to keep track of your balance right here. So you always know how much money you have. All your bills need to go on here, and you need to subtract them and make sure that your final number stays accurate. Technique number 2 is to pay off all your small bills. When I was in my 20s, I had some health issues, and so I had little medical bills coming in from every direction, and they were all for like $10, $20, $50, but there was like 10 of them stressing me out. So what I would recommend, which is a little bit different than a financial advisor, but I am not a financial advisor, so this is just my opinion and my professional experience, is instead of paying off your bill or your debt that has the highest interest rate, I paid off all the small bills first so that I was only left with maybe 1 or 2 really high bills. Because once again, details stress us out, so we don't want to spend a whole bunch of time paying off 10 bills when you can get rid of all the small balances and maybe focus on your largest 2 bills. So it's reducing how many details you have to manage. Strategy or technique number 3 is to use automation. Use automation tools, use apps, use whatever you can to reduce your stress. There's so many options right now. You can literally set your bills on autopilot. It would take a little bit of time to go into your bank account and set up all your automated bills. But then you'd only have to do it once. So I did that with some of my small bills where, my 20s I was broke. So I was on payment plans for a ton of things. So I would put that into my bill pay and I would have it send it every month on like the first of the month. It was like send $10 to like 5 different creditors that I had until the bill was paid off. So instead of me having to write those checks out every month, my bank automatically sent those checks to my debtors and I didn't have to worry about it. Or you can even pay like your utilities that way as well. You can set it up so it automatically pays it. So I would recommend finding a way to automate your bills so you can reduce how many details you have to track, thus reducing your stress and managing your finances. Okay, so comment below if you plan to use or are currently using any of these 3 techniques. Okay, so to recap, there are 3 techniques I use to take control of my finances as an INFJ. Number 1, track everything you spend. Number 2, pay off all your small balances first so that you're not overwhelmed with so many details. And tip number 3 is to use automation tools. Automate as much as you can so that everything is running a little bit on autopilot and you're not getting so stressed out. If you found this video helpful at all, please like it and share it out. It would mean a lot to me. If you find anybody else who you feel would benefit from this video, please share it out. Also, if you haven't done so already, go ahead and click subscribe and tap the little bell so you receive notifications every time I drop a new video. So thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you on the flip side.